Hello friends, welcome back to my class. That is the concept by Pandey sir, and we were dealing about engineering graphics. So if anyone want to know more clarity about engineering graphics, what is it? So please go back to my previous class and please listen what is engineering graphics. In a previous class I dealt with different sizes of drawing sheets and I gave a trick or a shortcut how to remember them or how to write them. In today's class we'll be discussing about different types of pencils, as pencils plays a vital role in your drawing. So it is utmost important. You cannot proceed your class without knowing different types of pencils and their use. Remember one thing, that no one says that this specific pencil should be used only for that, but broadly we can classify different types of pencils and each types of pencil have some specific work. So what are they? Let us know. So if at all you buy any company pencil, you could see some words like HB, H, 2H. What do they mean? What do they mean? Now we'll discuss. We know pencil contains graphite. The lead used in pencil is made up of graphite, which is a soft and which is black in color. But with that softness and the hardness, we have different types of pencils. As we know, H stands for hardness and B stand for softness. So hardness, what does hardness means and what does softness means? It is so simple as it English language. Hardness means what? It is hard. Hard in the sense we have to press or pressurize or use pressure to write. Okay, and soft means we do not require great pressure to write. It is so soft to write. Okay, so with this hardness and softness we have different types of pencils. It range from 9H, 8H, 7H, 6H, 5H, 4H, 3H, 2H and H. Okay, now coming to softness, it ranges from 7B, 6B, 5B, 4B, 3B, 2B, B, and a combination of hardness and softness as HB. So these are different kinds of pencils. So everything have some specific work to perform. Now if you see this 9H series and 7B series, now as the hardness increases from H to 9H, what will happen? The force required to write increases. So you should apply more amount of pressure, or you have to pressurize your pen to write. Now when this happens, what happens when you're pressurizing your pen to write or when you're pressurizing your pencil to write? The impression falls behind the paper. You might have seen few friends in your class who just pressure more to write. What will happen? The impression, the pressure due to impression will fall behind the paper. So though you can erase it, but the impression will be left onto the paper. So as the H increases, the pressure increases. Okay, now softness. This is about softness. B stands for softness. As we know, B stands for softness. Now as we increase from B to 7B, the softness of pencil increases. Then what will happen? If the pencil is too soft, let's take 7B. If the pencil is too soft, let us take 7B. Then what will happen? Since the pencil is so too soft, it will be very easy to write. But after writing, if you try to erase it, it will smudge. It will smudge means what? It will spread over. It will spread over. Now, if the pencil gets spread over, then what will happen? You have to erase and erase. Though it is simple to erase, but after erasing, the black impression will be left. Okay now. So if the softness increases, then the darkness of pencil also increases. The darkness of the pencil also increases. What happens then? If the pencil is too dark, in engineering graphics, when you try to erase something, you could erase it, but it will spread all over your drawing sheet. So your white drawing sheet would become black. So that's the reason we don't use too softer pencil in engineering graphics. Next, so which type of pencil can be used? Which types of pencil to be used? In general, everyone uses HB pencil. We generally use HB pencils, H pencil and 2H pencils. These three pencils are generally used by anyone. Though there are no specific reason, but for clarity we use only these types of pencils. Now let us see few examples where we use these types of pencil and which type of pencil can be used where. Now if you're writing your construction, like if you're using it for a construction lines, then you can use as 3H pencil or 2H pencils can be used. If we are using for dimensions, if you're using for dimension lines, then you can use it 2H, or use only 2H lines, that gives good impression. Okay, don't use other lines. Next, if you are using it for object lines, then try to use only H type of pencils. See, this H type can be also used for lettering. In the upcoming classes, I'll be dealing about lettering, how to write alphabets, okay, in engineering graphics. So stay tuned for the next class. Next, see, this HB pencils, which is widely used, can be used for almost in all purposes, like dimensions, boundary line. Sometimes we also use it for center line. Sometimes we use the same pencil for center line too. So this is all about types of pencils. Any doubt, you could please comment me. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.